All right.
All right, so if you're sniffling, coughing, sneezing, just kind of feeling miserable, some good news, you're not alone.
No, that's good news. Local 12's Liz Bonas joins us now with the latest on what's going around. Liz.
Of course, Paula, misery loves company. Didn't you know that? What's going around does appear to be a nasty allergy season. Perhaps not one we've seen in several seasons, according to some local healthcare providers. We stopped out at TriHealth in Anderson today to talk to pediatricians about what is making people miserable.
A lot of people are really complaining about eye symptoms like itchy eyes, swollen eyes as well, and then certainly stuffy nose, sneezing.
Blame it on the weather, says Dr. Denise Warrick.
We've had a really late spring this year, and so I think a lot of the plants are blooming all at one time, and so we're seeing a lot of pollen count, a really high pollen count in the environment, and so certainly that's affecting a lot of people.
Dr. Warrick is a pediatrician. Sometimes her clientele are so tiny they can't tell her what's bugging them. So she rules allergies in or out with symptoms such as a fever.
And while she treats young people with this, she says don't be surprised if at some point later in life you do suddenly develop allergies. They can happen at any point along the way, and we are in a prime location for those allergies.
You have to have been exposed to something one time in order to develop an allergy to it.
As for how you treat a child compared to an adult,
So similar medicines, different dosages, and so the oral antihistamine medicines like the Zyrtec and Claritin, those are very useful in both parents and children, and so using those that can be very effective, as well as some of the nasal steroid sprays can be really helpful too in both kids and adults.
so treatment now can help you the rest of the season so you don't chase symptoms. I do have to tell you that I did take someone's advice a while back and started taking year-round stuff, and it made a huge difference.
Really?
And not even like anything prescription, just some over-the-counter things.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you chase the symptoms. You wait until you're
Right.
dying, and then you start taking tons of stuff. And putting a little bit of that in your system prior to the season can make a difference.
I told him to get some. You were sneezing from allergies last week, but you're so hesitant to take anything, which I can appreciate. But
I needed to. I just woke up sneezing. Anytime I go outside now, when I come back in, I'm like,
And the problem is if you work with Paula, she's like, go home, you're sick.
and that's what I told her. I'm like, this isn't an illness.
I knew
It's
it
just
was an
allergies.
allergy, so I was good with
Now
it.
this is only going to ramp up. This is the start of the season. It's going to be not a good one for a while.
All right.
All right, guys, back
Thanks,
at 5:30,
Liz.
talking to you about your heart health.
All right. Thanks so much.